Hey, 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 hey! Boat doctor here. Hey, this boat turned out really nice. They must have either painted or put new vinyl wrap on it. It's 18, I believe, jetcraft or harbor crafts, whatever you want to call them. They're the same boat. Pre-flex holds, that's where those bends are. So you don't need near the thicknesses on these, because the more bends you got, the stronger they are. It's like a door jamb in a car compared to a fender. Fender you hit and it'll dent. Door jamb won't. That's, like I say, they don't need that heavy gauge on the sides on this. And these are a 12-degree hole up underneath. They got lifting strakes, and they got a reverse china I'll show you in the back. We sold a lot of these boats. I mean, a ton of them. The 16s, the 18s were the most popular. Got a wiper, and it looks like they fixed that. Okay, and it's got a place, if you ever want to put another one, you can put it right there. Rope guide, anchor chock. They do have a little bit of vinyl. They can maybe glue that up. It's falling down. It'll probably keep falling down, but they can at least put a little bit of silicone or something on that. I don't know about the top. There's something I read in notes about the top and sides and stuff. They may have it made. I know that's what I read. I don't know for sure. That's up to the salesman and whoever bought it, but the boat did turn out real nice. It's got an easy loader galvanized trailer, 2-inch ball. The tongue jack could use a little corrosion X, getting a little stiff to crank up. I'll put that in my notes. It's a 2-inch ball, flat 4 on the trailer wires, buddy bearings, 5 lugs. If you're going on a trip, something like that, maybe give them a couple grease, pumps of grease. On these here, what you want to do, you got the spring here and this insert. You don't pump it until it presses that spring all the way out. You just pump it until you just see this zert or this spring move, then stop. That's all you need. And then I'd get some buddy bearing caps. Wouldn't hurt. And these are Marathon, they're radial Goodyears. I think they're 175 13s. And on my notes, the right tail light or turn signal doesn't work. Maybe just need a bulb on that. Got the element transducer. It is a reverse. There's your reverse. There's your straight. I use my drain plug. It's a 50 horse inline 4-cylinder. These are very, very quiet motors. And then on this steering tube here, see, you can feel it. It's kind of a little, you know, dry, like sticky. Corrosion X. Don't put grease on these things. A corrosion X, and they'll be like an ice cube. Primer bulbs right here. There we go. And I'm going to put in about 25 gallons of gas. It's a 2004 anchor light up there. Like I say, I did mention the bilge pump sticking. Light over there. Buddy bearing caps. Got a newer, I don't know, I'll have to check. I can't remember if this was on it when I picked it up. If not, I'll do all the setup on that. That's something I do versus most places that put electronics in, like at dealerships. They just make sure the stuff turns on. They don't go into detail and set up your frequencies on your sonars, your data, line your radars and stuff like that. I do all that. So that's one advantage of buying through us, I guess. Then I take the custom route. You got a fish box. Looks like up front. No, that's your drain. You got a hose going to there, and they drain out right down there. And yeah, snaps, of course. You may want to check those. Fuel gauge does work. Horn works. VHF radio. I see the cable down there. I don't think it has one. I'd just get me a handheld. If I was just using bay, river, and lakes, I probably wouldn't even worry about a VHF. It does have the antenna. You can buy a VHF cheap. They're easy to put in. They're like 119 bucks. Your VHF is only as good as your antenna. You know, you want one that reads the whole 8 feet. Most of them just read the top third right here. You want it to read the whole. You can get a $100 radio and have an $800 radio. But you get an $800 radio and you put a cheap antenna on, $56 antenna, you have nothing. It's all in that antenna. Very nice boat. This really cleaned up nice. Got the battery switch. I would go with Yamaha water separator. That's a white filter back there. Change it once a year. Does have dual batteries. Yamaha's just got a heavier paper element to it. I mean, this boat really cleaned up nice. It had the nice updated captain seats in here, 703 control box, and then I'll go through the rest on the water. This is the Boat Doctor 2004 18-foot jetcraft, hovercraft. Call it what you like. Prop got a little bit of paint off, got a little paint off that skag, not a big deal. All right, I'm heading to the water.